Assalamu alaikum friends, my name is Muhammad Yunus and I am Odoo technical developer. In this video I am going to talk about how to design an Excel report in Odoo. We have already discussed about how to make a report in Excel from the print button. So when you click here you will be able to download this report, and this is the Excel that will be generated on clicking this button. So we have to improve this report, and we have to add some designing and styling in order to make it seem like this PDF report. So the first step toward this report is to make the header of the report. So for the header, what we need to do is to make another method in order to add the header of the report. So inside the header, what we need to do is to add the logo of the company, and then the company name, then the company address, and then country. So these things we need to add inside the header. So let's start coding here. So let me just remove something. So first of all, let me just remove this one. So we and then we have to add the sheet. So what it does, this just create a new sheet, and this is the name of the sheet. So it is just a report. Like you can see, this is the sheet that is has been created. So if we we will change it to the order number, like order dot name. So it will create the sheet with the name of this order. So this is the style which will make the text bold. And then let me add a method self dot add company header or report header. You can say whatever you want to add, and here we need to pass some parameter and before that we need to add the row number, that which row we want to add this um, report header. And let me just tell you one more thing, that we need to add this before the order, before the for loop, because we need to maybe we print multiple orders, and it should be incremented automatically. So we want to start with the row 1, and here let me pass row, and then we need to pass the second parameter, which is sheet, and then we need to add the third is the company record. So like this, and then the style of the report. So we need to get the current company that we are logged in. So we can get it like self is equal to self dot env dot company. This will give us the current company that we are logged in. So let me just add this method, and then we will see the output. So here a row number, and then a sheet, and then company, and then text bold. So the first thing that we need to add here is to get the company name and the address and save it in a variable. So like company name is equal to company dot name, and address is equal to, so we will add here string formatting in order to combine the street 1 and street 2 address. So first one is company dot street, and then we need to add company dot street 2. So this way we can combine two addresses, and then we need the country name. Country is equal to company dot country id dot name. So this way we can get the country, and then we will have to add this inside the report, and also we need to get the logo. So we have to add the logo here. So for the logo, we have to convert, as we know that Odoo stores the logo as a binary field, and we need to convert it into bytes. So for this purpose, I will have to import two libraries. Like first one is base64, and the second one is IO, like this. And then we will have to add here a condition that if company logo is set, then it should add the company logo, otherwise skip it. So company.logo, so the field name of the logo is company is dot logo, and if company.logo is set, then get the company logo and convert it into bytes. So here we will say like image data is equal to, and here we will need to add io dot bytes io, and then we will have to add base64 dot decode, uh, sorry base64 decode, and here we need to add company dot logo, the binary file. So this will give us the data in the bytes, and then we can add this data and insert it into an Excel cell. So for this purpose we will use the function insert image. You can search about it, and you can get the detail of this image. So for this purpose we will add sheet dot insert image, and here we will have to first thing is the row number, which we have get already as a method parameter, and then we need to add the column where we need to add it, and then we need to add the name of the image, and then we need to pass the image data. So here we need to use the keyword image data, and this will be image data, like this. Sorry, image data, like this. So this is how you can add the image of any Odoo filter into the Excel, and then we need to add the company name. So for the company name we need to add just sheet.write, and here we need to pass the row, which will be like row plus one row below the image. So it will not, we will add it like two row below the image, and then we need to add the column, which is one, and then the company name, like this, and then make it bold, right? So the last parameter will be the style of the text. So then we need to add the address, right? And then a row plus 3, you can say, and then we need to add the column, which is 1, and then address, right? And then don't make it bold, we don't want it bold like this. So then we need to add the country, like this, row plus 4, and then column 1, and then country name, like this. So let me just restart Odoo, and then let's see what we can get as the output. So let me click this button to print the report, and let me open it, and here you can see we got the image, we got the company name, we got the company address, and then the country. So the image is very big and we want to make it small, so let me just minimize it like this. So I want it like this, so we can just resize it and check it. So currently it's at a 9% scale height, so we can just make it like 10%, and this is fine. So let me add this parameter. So for the scale height and scale width, we can use X scale and Y scale inside the image data. So for example, we can add here like X scale is 0.10, and then Y scale is a 0.10 like this. So let me print the report again after the restart, and then let's see the change. So click the print button. So let me open the report, and here you can see it has been added and the size has become the smaller. So it is like 10%, 10%, and then the company name, then company address, and then country. So this is a false. This means that the second street 2 is actually not set, so therefore it is given as false. So you can make it as empty and add some condition that if street 2 is not set, then don't add it. So this is how you can add the address. And then let me check what is the next thing to do here. So let me just close this, and then, so I'm sorry, I think I closed the browser. So let me open it again like this, and let me go to sales, and then open any sale order, and then first we will have to print the PDF report to to compare our Excel report with that PDF report. So let me open it, and first we have added the company address and company name and logo. Then we will have to add the invoice and shipping address. Then we will add the partner address. So for this purpose, what we need to add is to add another method. You can just add inside the same method, but I want to make it in pieces to understand it better. So let me just add another method to add the partner address. Self dot add partner address like this, and we will have to pass row, sheet, and then partner, and then board, like whatever you want to add. So here we need to get the partner also. So partner will be the order dot partner ID is you might know that a partner ID is the field on the sale order to get the partner of this sale order, like you can see here. And then we have passed it here, and then bold. So we need to pass the style, and let me add another method here with this name, define add partner partner address like this. So here we have edit row, then a sheet, then partner, and then bold like this. So let me add first of all we will have to add the shipping address like this. So for this purpose we will have to get the shipping name, uh, shipping address, shipping country, shipping phone number like this. So for this purpose you will have to get this shipping addresses, shipping and invoicing addresses. So if you don't see these two fields, you can go to settings on the sales order, and you can activate this option from the settings. So if you go at the bottom, so you can see here customer addresses, select specific invoice and delivery addresses. So once you activate this option, you will be able to see this invoice address and delivery address. So we will pick this partner shipping address just for an example, and you can add the condition that if these two are different, then show it on different location, but I will add just the shipping address. So for this purpose I will have to get the shipping address also. So here, like shipping partner, and here it will be like, let me check the field name here. It is partner shipping ID, partner shipping ID, right? So let me just pass this partner shipping like this, and then we will have to get here the partner name is equal to partner dot display name. So what is display name? Display name is actually display the whole name of the record. So and then address same like we have added here. So I will just copy it from here, like country same also like this, and then paste it here. So here it will be partner instead of country, instead of company, and same like here, and then we will make it here like this. And let me just make it like phone number is equal to partner dot phone like this. So these are the things that we need to get, and then we will have to add the title like invoicing and shipping address. So for this purpose I will have to add sheet dot write. So here I need to add a row. So before doing so, we will have to increment the row, like how much rows has been used here. So it started with row 2, and then this image row 1. So row 1 plus 2, so it is like 1, 2 and 4, almost 4 rows has been used here, 5, and then we will make it like plus 6. So here add row, increment row by 6, right? And then make it row, and then column is 1 in this case because we want to add it on the column 1. And then we need to add the text like invoicing and shipping address like this, and then we want to make it bold, right? And then I need to add the name. So sheet dot write row will be row plus 1. So on the next row, and then column is 1, and then we need to add a partner name, right? And then we need to add the address sheet dot write row plus 2, and then column 1, and then address like this, and then country sheet dot write row plus 3, 1 column, and then country like this. And then we need to add the phone number sheet dot write and row plus 4 and column 1, and then phone like this. So we have added all these minute, and then let me just restart Odoo service again, and then let's check the change that we have added. So let me click the print button. So let me open the report, and here you can see the invoicing and shipping address has been added like this. You can see it is almost same like the one we saw on the PDF, and then here we will have to add the partner address. So for this purpose I will just make some modification inside this method. I will pass a new parameter like so here like column also, so that I can define the position of that text that I want to add. So here I will add another one like shipping is equal to true. So let me add it here, shipping is equal to true, to differentiate between the shipping address and the partner address. So here it will be column. So why I'm adding this because that I don't want to add another method for the partner address. So I want to adjust both the partner address and the shipping address in the same method. So but just by passing few extra parameter, So here, for example, I will have to define the column here. So like I can manually define here, like I want to display this on the first column, and then I will have to make it like this. mm, Sorry, not this method, this method. So I want to edit like column, and this one is also column, to make it as something like a dynamic display of data, and then column, column. So whatever column I pass, whatever column number I passed here, it will print the data on that column and then that row. So here I want to display it on the first column, and in the next uh, method. So in the next method call, I want to add the data, something like, let me just guess, it will be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on the sixth column, like this, and the shipping address is false in this case, is equal to false. So this is actually the partner address, not the shipping address. So on the basis of this, I will have to add a condition here. If uh, shipping address, if shipping is true, so print this. If shipping is not true, don't print this, right? And here I will pass the partner record, so like this. And let me just increment, no, we don't want to increment the column row, because we need to display this on the same row, but just a column is different, right? So let me restart the Odoo service, and then print the report again to see the change. So here you can see the partner address has been added like this. You can see it, but company, and then this, and then this is the partner number. So this is same like the one we saw on the PDF, like this one. So the next step is to add this quotation, and then quotation number, and then quotation dates, for etc. So let me do it here by adding like this. You can add it like this. So here we need to increment the row. So what we need to add here is, let me just guess, it is like it will be like 6 columns this, and then it has used almost 6 columns, so we will have to add 6. And then we need to add sheet dot right, and here we need to add row, and then column is 1, and then we need to add the text here. I will add F is for formatting, quotation number, and here I need to add the quotation number order dot name, like this. So and then we need to add the quotation date and sale person. So here this, and let me just edit here and may increment the row by 1, so it is on the next row. So sheet dot right, and then row, and column is 1, and then here we need to add quotation date like this. And then we need to add another thing, is sale person, and but for the sale person, the we will change the column, not the row. So row means you need to go get down. So row means that you are going down, and column means that you are going on the right side. So we need to add salesperson on the right side, which we need to increase the column. So here we need to increase the column by 2, like by 3. So we want to add it on the third column, and we need to add here salesperson like this. And just then we need to add on the next column, on the next row, the salesperson and the date. So just copy it, the same thing like this, copy it, and then add here order dot date order, and then we need to add order dot user id dot name. So let me just print it, and then let's see the change. So restart Odoo service, and then as we are just making the change inside the Python, so we don't need to make upgrade the module. So let me just print the report again. So here you can see we have added the quotation number and then quotation date, salesperson. So here you can see one difference, that this text is small and we can see it as a header in the PDF, and it is in the date format, but in the Excel we can see it is just a number. So we need to add two more style for this header, a big like number. So we need to increase the size of the text, and here we need to add the date format. So for this purpose, let me just increase the size by 20. So this is fine, I think. Let me decrease it by 1. So I think this is fine for it. So I will have to add the text 20 for this one, and then we will have to add the date format for this. So let me just add it. So I think this video is very lengthy, so we will just stop it here, and we will discuss the next thing in the next video, and we will design this report same as the PDF report. So stay tuned, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and also click the bell icon so that you can get the updates of the upcoming videos. Thank you.